Hi, Jackie here, sharing a layout for Elle Magpie using Elles Studio Christmas Collection 2024. For this layout, I'm going to use two photographs. They roughly measure 6 by 3.5. I do print my photographs at home. I've already selected the pattern papers I want to use. I've got the die cuts and I've got some word strips, labels, and I've got some sticky word strips as well as the paper ones in the pack. So my design is going to be, well, originally I thought it was going to be 3 pieces of pattern paper in strips down the left hand side as like that, but then I end up changing my mind. I'd already printed die cut one of those large tag. I'll leave the link to that tag in the description box below, and I wanted to use that on this layout. So I've cut 2 of the pattern papers from the paper stack, the Fa La La paper stack for this season, into strips. I think the green one's roughly about 3.5 inches, and the black and white paper one is about 2.5 inches. Then I want to use this pink and red stripe paper as my base for my photograph. So I'm just fiddling around here, trying to figure out how I'm going to layer them all up. I do want to use this piece of pattern paper, so I do add the photograph at the top directly onto the pattern paper, and then the photograph at the bottom offset and with foam pads. You'll see me as I go along. So here I am going through the journaling tag pack, trying to find a journaling card that I think can fit. I do pull out a couple that I think about suitable to it, but I don't end up using it. I end up just using some of the labels. So here's these lovely circle die cuts with punched out shapes in the middle. I was going to use 2. I was going to use that pink heart one and a red one. The red one says fun, which I'll show in a minute how it punches out the word fun. And I do end up backing it with some pattern paper so that the fun word stands out a bit more. So here I am trying to figure out how I'm going to use some of these journaling cards around the page. Like I say, they don't end up going on. I did think about cutting that one down, which is a 6x4 one, and just using the right hand side, but again I didn't do that. Didn't happen. So here I am. I'm just going to punch out the word fun, trying to figuring out where to put it. I don't put it on the left hand side because it was red on red and you wouldn't be able to see it, but I do add some pattern paper to the back of it so it makes it more bit more definition. So I think now I'm ready to start to stick things down. Yes, so I'll stick this top photograph to this pink and red striped paper, and then I'll add the green and the tag together. And as you can see, I'd forgot to add the black and white paper, but I do end up I remember and add it in a minute towards the end. So just figuring out how far up I wanted the red tag to go and how much of the actually tag that I wanted to be on show as well. I didn't want to fully cover up the tag behind the photograph. So off camera I have distressed all the edges of the paper as well. So here I'm going to add the bottom photograph. I'm going to add some foam pads to the photograph, just to give it some dimension on my page. And it's just going to sit nicely offset slightly to the left on the top of all those layers. And then I realised that I haven't put this black and white print down, so I do end up putting it down underneath the green. So I'm going to remove the tags and put that together. And now I'm just marking. I've decided that the background, the cardstock, looked a bit bland. So I'm just going to add some stencil detail to the background. So I'm using Quiche Flamingo pink, which are pink tones, which works well with that pink and red stripe paper. It sort of pulls it up, blends everything together. So I'm just going round the areas where I've marked. I do end up having to add extra bits because I've not gone as far out as I need to be. So I do end up just adding extra bits around the page. I wasn't going to add any to the left hand side, but then I thought, yes, I will do. So I do add a few designs down the left hand side. I've just brings the mat down, and just so I can see and make sure I've got some of the design at the top of the tag, and as well as the left hand side of the tag. Just a few, not too many, just to bring it all the background in together. So I am going to add that black and white print. The black and white print says Fa La La, so it says Fa La La in various fonts on that paper. So I just pull it up to the top mainly, so that they're all offset with each other, and I think that helps the balance the layout. So I'm just going to use my ruler to make sure everything's straight, and then get that stuck down. Once that's down, what do I do then? I think I add some labels. So you see those striped labels to the side, which are called Christmas label stickers. So the green and red striped border. So here's where I'm going to put this circle die cut with the word fun, and then I decide to add some of the green that I've cut off from the pattern paper. So I just rough cut a piece to the back and just stick that down, and I add that to the top of the photograph there. And as you can see, there is a bit of a gap, but I've already gone through my die cuts and found a couple of dies that I want to use around the page. So this one is just like a grey die tag, so that's where I just put the date of this event. So I was at the Warrington Crop on the 30th of November, where we had a Christmas jumper day, raising money for Save the Children. So it was really fun. There was 40 women there, so it was really fun. I wasn't feeling well, but I managed to stop as long as I could to enjoy the experience. Right, so I've just cut some, again, using that pink and red striped paper. I wish I could have had a pad of that, just of that colour paper where it's beautiful. So I've just punched out 2 circles so where I can put my clusters, and I put one on the left and one at the bottom underneath the bottom photograph. Just tucking it underneath, and then I add 2 of the what are they called? Christmas label stickers, or slightly overlapping them. Top one is green, and then the bottom one I put a red one, just so I can add some contrast. And then I just do a bit of journaling of what the pictures are about. So I'm just going to slot that in and then overlap the red one, overlap the green one. And I've already, like I said, I've already chosen some die cut pieces. So they're going to go around the page. So I've put the little tag at the top. And then now this tag that says, the more the merrier. So obviously there was 40 of us. So yes, definitely the more the merrier. So I put that at the side. And then I found this globe. So I'm going to use that at the bottom, again adding some foam pads. And I've also found some scissors, so a bit random, but I add the scissors to the left hand side of that die cut, just to represent that I was at a crop. So everybody might look and think, why have you got a random pair of scissors there? But to me, I know why it's there. And then this little garland of 3 stars, I think there was 3 on it. I've just tucked it round the side, and it sort of joins the cluster of those photographs with the photo. Cluster of vellum with those photo. So I found some little word tags. So that tag I'm putting over the photograph in that dead space there says special memories and moments captures this season. And then here is where I'm trying to figure out where to put the scissors. So I do end up just putting it there at the bottom. And then I go through the other sticker sheets, see what else I can find. So after I put that down, I think I add this pink one to the bottom. So this is from the word strip, die cut word strip pieces. And this what says the simple joys of this season. So that just tucks underneath the bottom. And then another one I put underneath the photograph that says from the sticker sheet, fa la la, which in red. And then at the top, top of the fun, I put another sticker that says joy found here. So just using this sticker sheet. So it is December phrase stickers. So I put one on the left that says oh oh ho, the bottom one which is red and says fa la la, and the one above the fun circle, and that says joy found here. And then I use the Puffy Heart and Star sticker sheet with this collection, add into those three cluster areas, and then off camera I put my title using these green Jane tiles. Here are a few close-ups. Please like and subscribe to our channel. If you've got any questions, please leave them below, and I'll be back later in the month using Elle Studio Christmas 2024 collection. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.